What's up, guys? If you are into music reaction channels that are honest, raw, and authentic, look no further. You found your destination. It is the Taz and Philly Show. Welcome to our journey.
And make sure that you subscribe below and enjoy the show.
What is good, you sexy son of a gun? It is me, Philly. That thing over there is Taz, and we are the Taz and Philly Show. Thank you for joining us for another reaction video tonight. And we're going to go down another avenue that we were I guess we were requested to react to them a couple days ago, and that is Greta Van Fleet. It was a song that I had heard before. Taz had not. He's not very familiar with this group at all. Knows very little about them, but he did like that song. The only, I think, if I remember, the only kind of disappointment you had, not disappointment, the thing that you had most negative is you just said they didn't have a lot of lyrics in the song, but you liked the singer's voice and you liked how they played musically, and you were all down about listening to another song. So since they got requested, we're going to check out another one. This is called Flower Power by Greta Van Fleet. And we're going to go with the live version. I believe it's in the K-Rock studio. One of the reasons we're doing that is I think having an opportunity to hear these guys in an intimate setting in a studio where the acoustics are going to be really good typically, you can really get a sense for how amazing this band is live. It's one thing to sound great in a studio, where you can produce things. It's another thing to be able to recreate that live. And if you can do that, I think it really shows just how tremendous you really are, because let's be honest, there's a lot of singers that sound decent. You put them in a studio and they sound excellent. And then you go listen to them live and you're like, yeah, but it's not as on par with the studio version would sound like. Whereas in this case, I've heard some of their live stuff before, so I know that they're excellent, but I think this is really going to showcase it just for the simple fact that it's in a small setting inside of a studio, like where the acoustics are typically really good. So the song's called Flower Power. It's a subscriber request, so we really appreciate that. And it's Greta Van Fleet. So Taz, your thoughts? I don't know what, the song is, it's an interesting name, right? It almost sounds kind of hippie-ish, right? Flower Power. So
you took my word.
I'm sorry, brother. What do you think?
You took the one word that I was going to say. I was like, it sounds like hippie-ish, like back in the day at Woodstock or whatever.
Right. They go with that vibe a little bit. They do. He wears some of that. They have that kind of long, that longer hair. They have that look. They look like they would fit in that era. And frankly, they sound a little bit like that era. So yeah, I think there's part of that goes hand in hand for sure.
Yeah. So I apologize. So I'm looking forward to see it. I've never seen it before. I know nothing really about Greta Van Fleet. So yeah, let's press play.
What'd you call it before? Greta Van People?
I was thinking of Mario Van Peebles, so I was like Greta Van Peebles. So and so over there thought it was funny.
It was very funny. I actually wish it was on record when you said it. So
wish it was on record.
Right. Anyway, let's get into it, guys. Thank you so much for this request. Keep them coming. Greta Van Fleet, Flower Power Live. Let's go.
sunshine. And as the night begins to die, we hear the morning birds that sing against the sky.
Whew. All right. Well, go ahead. You can start.
It's a little raggedy microphone of yours.
No, it's trying to connect to a Bluetooth, but we're not allowing that to happen right now. But go ahead. What do you got, man? Talk to me.
I could appreciate that song like it transported me back. Some songs, at least for me, some songs you can appreciate them and like to listen to them in a certain time or place, and then there's other songs where you could probably pretty much listen anywhere,
Mm-hmm.
and that's not a bad thing per se. But this particular song, it transported me back and like it makes me think about being out in the open field, laying out in the grass, just chilling, or on a porch outside, drinking some lemonade. Like it took me back to like the 80s, and that was a good thing. I could not listen to this on every day or driving somewhere or whatever, or I couldn't listen to it if I was at a gym or anything like that personally. So that now that being said, I wanted to say that first. The pianist was amazing. Like, oh man, he was just those fingers was going to work. So that was a really great play with the piano, and like the ending was just fabulous. The singer has a very unique voice. I mean, his voice did some types of sounds and screeches that I never heard before, and like seeing the facial expression that he had, um, that was interesting in a good way. So it was very, very unique. It's not normally my cup of tea, as people may call it. Like I wouldn't really necessarily be like hunting down this song, but hearing it, like I said, it transported me into my younger youth. So I am thankful for that. What do
Yeah.
you say?
Well, Greta Van Fleet is definitely a band that I like quite a bit. I do like this song. I mean, that song shows you my God, stop drinking that thing. Oh, my God. Lord have mercy. God almighty.
I'm thirsty.
Anyway, I understand that. The whole entire United States knows that now. Jesus Christ. But, I mean, I lost my train of thought because of that. Anyway, so Greta Van Fleet, they're amazing musicians. Like you said, the piano player is amazing. That the lead singer has amazing like vocal range, like the ability to be able to sustain that for as long as he did. And I don't know if you noticed, he was like way back from the microphone. His voice is so powerful that it was just like he had the microphone like way out here, and he was still filling up that whole room. I know you said his voice is unique, and I don't disagree. Although he is he's like the reincarnation of Robert Plant in a way, like from Led Zeppelin. He has they sound, I won't say identical, but it's a very similar sound as who he's gotten sort of compared to. There are some people that don't like this band because they feel like they bit off of Led Zeppelin. And I mean, they're obviously influenced by them to some degree, but certainly their own style. I'm a gigantic fan. I mean, I knew that you and I could differ, and I don't think you dislike the song. I think you're just more or less saying there's a certain time and a certain place that you could listen to it. It wouldn't be something you would go to all the time. So where I will disagree with that a little bit, for at least for me, is like when I put it on at the gym, I will say I have. Is that a go-to specifically? No. I listened to that when I was cooling down in the sauna. It was just kind of like a chill down. I listened to that. It wouldn't be a song I'd get hyped to, but there are definitely times throughout my day where I can get into that and listen to that on a pretty consistent basis. So that's okay. That's just an opinion.
Right.
And at the end of the day, I love it. I think that seeing that live allowed me to appreciate, like I said, that was not in a studio. That was him raw. That was them raw, showing you their musical ability, and it's at the forefront. So I really appreciated it. I thought it was a fantastic suggestion. I love Greta Van Fleet. Let us know what other songs you want us to react to, what other genres, if there's any other music like Greta Van Fleet. It'd be interesting to sort of play Led Zeppelin for you too, because I'm assuming you don't really like Led Zeppelin, right? Or you haven't really heard Led Zeppelin much before. Am I correct about that?
The latter. I never really heard of him. I mean, I know of him. I never really heard their music.
Right, their music. So playing a Led Zeppelin song for you might be interesting because you would see the parallel what I'm talking about. And maybe we'll get into that at some point. That may be something that somebody requests. But we really appreciate everybody that checked out the video. That was fun for me, and I guess it's time to get into our little rating of the song, unless there's something you want to add.
I do not.
All right. Well, then we're not going to add anything else. We're just going to rate it. For anybody new to the channel, it is a 2 rating system. We have ass or pass. Essentially, if it sucks, we give it a thumbs down and it's ass, and if we like it, we give it a thumbs up and we pass it. So I'm ready. He's going to count to 3. I'm going to break out the drums because I'm a world-renowned drummer. And we're going to give the drum roll, and we're going to vote, and then we're going to see where it goes. You ready, brother? You ready to count?
I'm ready.
All right, go ahead.
1, 2, 3.
Yes, sir. Oh, I would have killed you. No, we would have had a problem if you would have disagreed. Good call. Thank you guys again. And I always like to say, you could be anywhere in the world at this given moment, and you're choosing to share some time with us and watch our channel. And we greatly appreciate that. We are not Tazzz and Philly without you guys. Nope. Please comment below. Let us know what else you want us to listen to, what else you want us to react to. This channel is all about what direction you want it to go in. So let us go, and let's have fun together, and let's continuing listening to some great music. Do you have anything you want to add before we get out of here?
No, that's just what he said. I guess just to touch upon it. So we would not be here without you. So thank you for helping us continue to grow, because that allows us to continue to provide music that you, the fans, suggest. And it really makes our day when we make your day. When we read some of the comments and people have actually said, you have made my day, or another one is, I get up in the morning and drink a cup of coffee and watch some of your reaction videos. Like, that means a lot. Like, you're starting off your day with us.
Yeah, means a whole lot.
Yeah, that sets the whole tone of your day. So, and nobody wants to start their day off miserable. So the fact that they pick us and coffee, because, coffee is up there. So thank you so much. Please like and share and let us grow, and let us react to other music that other people have suggested. So thanks again. That's all I got to say.
Absolutely. Really, really appreciate you guys. Like and subscribe. We'll talk to you soon. And we're about to get out of here. And there'll be new videos dropping very shortly. I am Philly. That is Tazzz. Have a wonderful night. Peace.
Take it easy and keep it breezy.